What are some of your favorite moments from the movie? What's going to get fans excited about seeing this? If you've seen the movie, I kind of assumed you did.
Watched it last night.
Yeah.
I actually, like, no spoiler, but I also watched it last night. They sent me a screener, and I sat my wife down. I was like, we got to watch this before my interviews, but also I really, really want to watch it. So.
Right. Twist your arm. Oh, no, I got to watch the movie.
It's for work, honey, I swear.
I know. It's like, this is work, I guess, but this is awesome. Yeah. I just think the movie does this great job again. And I say, I sound like a broken record, but, obviously there's some great, some of the fight scenes are awesome.
Yeah.
They're exciting. They're compelling. You really are wanting to track with them. But then at the same time, some of the just real interaction, the conversation between characters is equally compelling. And some of the things that you find out as you watch the story, I can remember just saying, oh my God, that's wow. Like some of the unexpected things. So yeah, I think being able to walk that line of both things being equally compelling in their different ways is pretty stunning.
Yeah, there's some cool dynamics in this film. A lot of this movie, on my end of everything, was Bakugo alongside Todoroki trying to kind of catch up and figure out what's going on, with the big mystery of, like, did Deku really commit mass murder? And so it's pretty interesting. And once we kind of reconvene and we get to that big team up again, there's some really cool moments and some really good little character interactions that I think the fans are really going to enjoy.
I really think that seeing Deku and Rhodey's sort of blossoming friendship and getting to know how they learn to work together and butt heads, but also bring out the best in each other is really is a great driving force for this movie. And sort of the international stakes of everything that goes down in this movie is also brings a lot of really cool tension. And but I also think the action in this movie does not miss a beat. There's a lot of really great action sequences throughout the movie, so that nothing really you don't get too much peace and relaxation in this one. And how everything culminates toward the end is just really, really exciting.
As someone who got to see a screener last night, they really don't let you breathe in this movie. They're like, nope, you just got to sit down and brace yourself. And that's what I was doing the whole time.
It is quite a ride, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually surprised because I've seen the other two movies and the series. And it was like, take all the excitement, but you only have an hour and 45 minutes, go. And like, oh my God, like they don't slow down at all. And as soon as you think they do, it just picks right back up again.
Listen. It's well written. It's got a ton of heart. Everyone loves the stories and the characters. Give me that fight scene, baby. Give me
the fight scenes are.
Let's go. They're all so fun, and I think the showdown, whatever that may be, without too many spoilers, is really epic. I think the fans are going to get a kick out of it. I hope to see them in the theaters losing it when it's time to go down. So I'm super stoked about it. What about you, Ryan? Our characters are on sort of separate trajectories.
Yeah, they are.
What was one of your favorite part?
Well, I think the emotional journey that I get to go on is amazing. So the whole thing to me, like, I can't really say too much to avoid spoilers, but
right.
What I will say about being excited for this movie is, in such a unique way, it is so equally massive as it is intimate. Like, it has this real balance that is rare for movies on this scale and stories on this scale. Like, it is so big and explosive and fun and has all of that superhero energy, but it's also a really personal and intimate and heartwarming experience, and it really balances it so beautifully.
I agree. I watched a screener last night with my wife, and we made the mistake of having the windows open because it's nice outside, and the amount of screaming and cheering that we did in the living room, and I just looked outside like, I'm so sorry, everybody outside. I'm watching a very emotional anime movie. You have no idea. I'm just gonna close the windows now. But yeah, all of that, it hits you pretty hard, and it does it in a quick amount of time because it's movie length. And I was like, I'm very invested in this, and I just met these characters today, and like I'm very invested in both of their stories.
The
So.
writing
But
is
isn't that-
amazing.
Yeah, then isn't that why? I mean, that's what movies are, right? Like
Yeah.
we wouldn't question it any other time unless you've got like except for anime, because
Right,
you have
yeah.
1,000 episodes, and but if you went and saw a movie, you'd be emotionally and
Yeah.
fully emotionally invested, even if it's only 90 minutes or 2.5
I
hours
agree.
or whatever. So yeah.